Everything is not falling apart. It's not what it seems. The truth is, you are being prepared for a mind-blowing upgrade. Oh goodness, I gotta say that again. You are being prepared for a mind-blowing upgrade. I can say this with confidence because I've never had a test that did not blossom into a testimony. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you found yourself in a pattern of worrying or overthinking, if you've been under a lot of stress lately, you need to lock in because I'm going to share 4 strategies that will help you navigate this season. The first thing you need to do is calm down. Yes, I said it. The first thing you need to do is calm down, and then you need to declutter your mind, because as long as you are anxious, as long as your mind is like a congested highway, you're not going to be able to think clearly. As long as you're overwhelmed and you're like, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Like, you got too much going on, right? You gotta get more focused. You gotta like calm down your nervous system so that you can actually develop a plan and execute on that plan. So just write it out. Like, all of the stuff that's in your head, write it out, get it on the paper. And then you're gonna go to your top 3 priorities. Like, what do I need to do next? Like, what can I delegate? Who can I ask for help to support me? Just think through it. But the first thing you gotta do is calm yourself down. You gotta get in position to receive the breakthrough that you have been seeking, the breakthrough that you have been striving for. One of the things I've discovered is that when you feel good, you consistently attract goodness. When you have that strong momentum of good things happening, good things continue to happen. But what can happen is if something kind of catches you off guard and you sink into a state of worry, a low energetic state, you're moody, you're irritable, you're tossing and turning at night. Like, that's when this thing becomes like a snowball effect. And it's like everything feels like it's falling apart. No, you gotta get recentered. No, you gotta get refocused. No, you got to declutter your mind. And it even helps to declutter your personal space, because that can also signal everything is out of order. The second thing you want to do is protect your energy and own your joy. Listen, your energy is what attracts, right? So doubt, worry, fear, that kind of energy, it repels goodness. It repels blessings, right? It doesn't align with self-belief. It doesn't align with faith, right? So you want to make sure that you're aware of where your energy is. You want to be sure that you're aware of who you're giving your energy to, who you're investing in, what you're investing in, what you're giving your energy to, what you're watching. Are you constantly watching the news? Are you constantly watching messiness, gossip? Like, are you participating in gossip? Are you always complaining? Like, these are the questions that I need you to ask yourself, because once you are aligned, once you are feeling good, like once your mind is decluttered, once your energy is up, maybe you need to take a walk. When I find myself irritable, or if I find myself like my energy is sinking and I'm not in this joyful place that I desire to stay in, at least 90% of the time, like, okay, you got to take a time out. You need some time to yourself. You need to take a walk. Like, you need to call somebody who's going to lift you up. You need to watch a video. Like, so I understand. I'm so in tune with myself that I know, like, okay, I got to make a shift. I'm not going to stay here. Yep, I just received a rejection. I'm disappointed. Things didn't work out. I didn't get the result I wanted, but I'm going to allow myself to dissect this thing for an hour, but I'm not going to ruminate. I'm not going to stay in it. I'm not going to keep playing it over and over in my mind. I got to shift my energy. The third thing you want to do is reframe the narrative. So you want to shift from, why is this happening to me? to like, something big is being prepared for me. And let me tell you, let me go back to where I started. I've never had a test that was not followed by a testimony. Some of my biggest breakthroughs came after I had like a challenge that it seemed like insurmountable. It was like, wow, this is hard. This is tough. I went through seasons of not making enough money, seasons of debt, seasons of low self-confidence. But like, every time I went through one of those things, it's like my life got better, and it got better, and it got better, and it got better, and it keeps getting better. Why? Because I keep getting better. I keep calling myself out. If I'm not growing on a daily basis, something is wrong, right? So I'm always checking in with myself, and I'm always asking myself, like, okay, how can I get better? Where do I need to be putting my focus, my energy, my resources right now? I need you to like shift from feeling anxious and overwhelmed to like being strategic, being intentional. There will always be something that you can worry about. There's always going to be something that you can be worried about. There's always going to be something that you can be even upset about. You can always feel discouraged in a specific area, whether that's your health, your relationships, your money, your job, your team, whatever, right? But I need you to calm down, declutter your mind. I need you to protect your energy. I need you to own your joy. Don't give that task to anybody else, right? I need you to reframe the narrative. And then the last thing I need you to do is celebrate your progress. If you are an achiever like me, like I'm an achiever, I love to achieve. A lot of times I don't take the time to really sit in gratitude like I need to. Like I'd be like, oh goodness, I'm so grateful that this happened. And then I'm moving on. What's next? What's the next contract? What's the next, this is where my mind automatically goes. And so I have to be intentional about pausing. I have to be intentional about saying, hey, you did it. Like you did the proposal. You did it. Like you applied. You showed up. You didn't get the results you wanted, but you showed up. I want you to understand, like every small win, like every time you're consistent, every time you pick yourself up when you want to just give up, that's a win. Like every time you watch one of my videos and you actually take action, that is a win. And so I need you to not just look at the results, but look at the effort that you're putting in. When I work with women speakers who desire to consistently get booked and paid to speak, it's like, acknowledge your effort. Like you sent the email, you made the phone call, you did it. You at least attempted to make a sale, right? It might not have ended the way you wanted it to end, but you did it. So maybe you went for a role, a leadership role, and you weren't selected, but listen, you went for it. You showed up. Acknowledge your effort. Acknowledge that you're not the person you were a year ago, 2 years ago. Like I'm not even the same person I was 6 months ago because I'm continually working on myself. So don't allow your feelings or your results to negate the fact that you have made progress. This is what I want you to understand. Overflow does not come from having more. It comes from managing what you already have with intention. Like you already have the brilliance within you. You already have it. You have the skills. Like I just need you to really lean into confidence. I need you to really lean into reclaiming your joy. I need you to really lean into understanding your value, understanding your worth, understanding what you bring to the table. I really need you to lean into the fact that you don't need to compare yourself to anyone. Like you were created to be you. So I need you to show up as your authentic self. I need you to no longer doubt, no longer be timid. And these are things you have to work on. But when I'm working with high performers, I notice that they are super confident. Like they are super confident in their abilities. And so even if you don't have all of the answers, even if you don't know all of the steps, I need you to really work on increasing your self-belief. I need you to really remind yourself on a daily basis that you got this. Like remind yourself of all of your previous wins, all of your previous accomplishments, and remind yourself that there is not a single challenge that can come your way that you are not equipped to navigate. Listen, it's your time. It's your turn. Let's go.